Alrighty then. We should be live. Great. Okay. Let me just make sure I drop this over here, and... Kaboing. Alright. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. Tonight we're going to be going and, dueling several very big bads, but I won't go too far into that because that would spoil things. Thank you all very much for being here. Aradale Red Phelan, swore never to his service, when at peace and when at war. Missionary, quoting the Oath of Moment. I'm gonna try not to discuss too much what happened today. I'll address it here briefly because it's important and it needs to be talked about. But I've had a stomach full today. For those of you who are not aware, haven't been paying attention, thanks on the audio check there, Airtail. Charlie Kirk was murdered today. And honestly, I am left at a loss for words, which is a rare thing for me, because Charlie Kirk, in comparison to people like me, was a moderate. He was not what I would consider to be a hardcore conservative, by any stretch of the imagination. And so I think his death strikes me because he was someone who all he wanted to do was engage with conversations with people in good faith. And his murder today, I think, has made a lot of people realize that trying to have conversations with these people, with the people on the other side of the political aisle, is just going to get you killed. And I think that's an incredibly sad thing, and an incredibly dangerous thing, and I don't think anyone on that side realizes it. I am incredibly sorry that something like this happened. And I am sorry for his family. I hope that they can find grace and, in some way, peace in Christ. I understand that they're Christian, so I hope they can find hope there. But I don't think that what has happened today is something that people realize the ramifications of at all. But yeah, that's my little rant done. None
shall stand in my way.
I'm gonna try and focus on just providing good entertainment tonight. Hopefully, be somewhat funny and entertaining, and not focus on the horrible, shitty world we live in with horrible, shitty people. Okay. Right. Let's go here. Let's check this. We've got a little bit of a broad line there, and I want to change that. Pull this up here, this here, here. I don't want it to be a long line because I don't want to have to constantly...
A new challenge for me.
Okay, let's get that over there. I don't want to constantly have to be healing people's wounds. Alright, we need to get down over there. Okay. If I have to lead them through one by one, I'm going to be very annoyed. But thank you all very much for being here tonight.
Heresy grows.
I greatly appreciate it.
carry the Emperor's
And if I
will
seem
torch.
particularly out of sorts, because I've seen some pretty fucked up shit today, and also, I spent quite a lot of time today doing some things I very much do not enjoy doing. So I am very drained from all of that. My day was already shitty long before I heard some of the very fucked up news. Okay, let's go. Okay. That is Argentia. Let's get Pascal over there.
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
The DMV is quite literally hell,
I
Haredale.
won't tolerate weakness.
It is indeed. Anytime I have to suffer the tender mercies of bureaucracy of any form, I am left wishing for a more savage age. I feel the quote from Robert E. Howard quite closely on that particular matter. Okay, let's get him up there. We'll grab Pascal, get him down there.
Activating motive force reserves.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Also, I should do something real quick over here. Let's change that so I can see everything that you lovely people are saying. It's going to be a long, long night.
We shall prevail.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking.
Damn it, Ulfar, why you gotta be so fat? Why can't you just fit through things like a normal person? Okay, let's see if I can get him down here. Yes, I can. Okay. Got him going single file for the moment, chat. I think we can make this work.
Heavy is the gate of the wolf. Skitya, my Karamite is
Ulfar, you are the fattest motherfucker on planet Earth.
A born predator does not become prey.
He's not fat, he's just big boned. Yeah, but he bumps into everything, Aridale. Literally everything. Okay, let's get you.
Craving for some fantasy in the odd.
Who has the highest Medicae skill? Let me check this shit. Medicae, 115. 50. 85. 112. You! Okay, we want... Trauma. Skin patch. I want you to do that.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Like me, with hanging light
No
fixtures.
Medicae needed. Just
me
give
tend to
me
your
some
wounds.
nod.
Okay, let me check here. True, you do tend to hit your head on those quite frequently. But that's not because you're... That is because you're very tall, my good man. Very, very tall.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
I loathe Chandelier's evil head bonkers. Yes.
Survive.
As I imagine you would.
The pain will subside.
Okay,
No
got that.
Medicae needed.
Where is...
Just give me some nod.
Get... That should
Be
do.
strong.
Theory.
Greater trials
Does.
lie ahead.
Okay.
I didn't notice.
Okay, chat. Ladies, gentlemen. Hopefully, this can go relatively well. Actually, first, we should check up here. I know. That leads up there. Oh, dahoy hoy. I could have just gone this way to begin with. I'm retarded. Okay. Chat's just down there looking at me like, yes, yes you are. But you didn't have to tell us that. We knew.
Victory awaits. Halt. I noticed something.
Of course you do.
Something of interest.
Oh my.
We need to investigate.
Holy mother of cheese. This has
I better myself
a lot.
through my service.
And I do mean a lot. Demolition. This is 110. Hers is 110. It's the exact same. We have a lot of traps through here. I don't think I've ever been down here before. Okay.
The Emperor
That
favors me
and
today.
that.
This task should have
Ow.
been accomplished easily.
Time to break out the ye old normal medkits here real quick here. I know how it is with a quickie
Injuries
sometimes,
will not
chat.
slow
There we go. And good. That makes me sad. Okay. Get
Let's
her back
proceed.
over here. Let's see. The massive cage is empty. Its bars bear slashes made by massive claws. Massive sinister claws. Oh. Nice.
I'll lay claim to
Very
the
nice.
stars.
Alright then. To the drill. Save game here. Quest.
Smokin'! It's party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta!
Indeed, Airedale. Hail Bendover, how are you doing, man? Hope you're having a significantly better day than I have been so far. Oh. Right, it would appear we are here, chat. We've made it. I've never gone this way into this particular area, so hopefully it goes well. I'll rip out your liver and give it to the wind spirits to eat. Good to hear, Ben. Good to hear. Oh, we did come in a very different way than I'm used to coming. Okay. Okay. Usually I come in over here. Well then. Thorvald Ironhide is very fucked up. Ulfar? There we go. Reach Irulan. Irulan the Cruel. My victory was predestined, for you were outnumbered. You are a handful of fools who worship a dead fallacy. I have the great Four on my side, and may they revel in the blood that spills from the veins of heathens. Wrapped himself in warp power. You are late, Drake. Thank you very much for the blurb there, Bendover. You are late, Drake. Your allies have fallen. Perhaps it's time to admit your defeat. If you do, I promise. No, I won't promise you anything. Whatever you choose, you will die a slow and excruciating death. Look at the fallen space wolves. The wounds left by Eurolon's blows are dire, but the Emperor's angels are known for their hardiness. You have arrived just in time to stop the profane sorcerer from finishing them off. The Emperor protects. Grow as many eyes as you want, Voitvia. I will gouge them all out. Let's see if you will be so insolent when I slit your throat and bathe your precious warrant in your blood. Okay. Get him over there. Main character. There. Pass squiggly. You hurt my puppies! Yes, they did. They kicked my dogs. Last thing you ever want to do is kick a man's dog. Never kick a man's dog. Thank you very much for the blurb there, bend over. Just before we start the battle, let me make sure everyone's got full up. Ah, shit. I'm gonna do something I don't usually do. Your dog stepped on a bee. Ooh, that's rough there, bend over. We're gonna save scum a little bit because I forgot to give everyone health kits. I do apologize for my tardiness tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just very, very tired and very, having a hard time not blackmailing at the moment. Okay, you, Pascal, I want you to have Gladiator Sealing Kit. And then switch that out for Industrial Physaline, because that's going to be needed here. And then... And then we should probably go with... Where the fuck is it? Blinding Grenade, Gas Cloud Grenade, Crack Grenade.
My dog stepped on a bee.
I don't. Oh, that's what that is. That's a reference. Thank you very much for the blip there, bend over. Okay. Ooh. I usually wouldn't do this, use filthy Xeno stuff, but that is really useful. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is texting me at this ungodly hour? Fuck off. I'm in a righteously grumpy mood today, chat. There will be those people who will be very angry at me tonight. However, I am well past the point of giving a shit. Alright. You can wear better armor, so we shouldn't give you that. Guns. Guns. Guns are important, chat. Heretical. Those can both go away. Ask John Wick what happens when you mess with a man's dog. Indeed. Indeed. Add those to cargo. And then... Ryza Pattern Chainswords. Ryza Pattern Chainsword. Don't need that. We are going to be killing a lot of people tonight.
A new
Here's a
challenge
drill.
for me.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Okay, we're gonna skip that because we've already been there. And there we go. Okay. Your words are absolute lies. You are the son of a liar. Who follows after the false gods of the Immaterium. Right then. I want to kill as many of these dudes as possible. Henrik's actually back here, please. Psyker should be... Healer should be as far away from the center of the fight as possible. Pascal, I want you back here in the corner. Jerking off to toaster noises. Okay. Perfect. Okay, well at least he killed one of his own dudes there. Irolon, please kill yourself. Okay. Not quite so lucky. However, we can do... Perfect. Okay. You can get kicked. And then I want you to do this.
We call him Baba Yaga. The boogeyman? Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman.
Okay. Oh, I nearly shot my own dude there because I'm just really tired tonight. Okay. Thank you for the blurt there, bend over. Sword. Okay, and then... Here, just have him sit over there, behind cover. Wordbearer's assailant. Thank God for power armor. I think he just broke my ribs. Disarm. Well, that's even worse. We're going to lose Pascal if we aren't careful. Okay, I guess you're going over here to heal. He's going to be doing a lot of healing tonight. A lot of healing, chat. Okay. Okay, let's give him that. And then... YouTube censoring again, bad words. Yes, of course they are. We want him right there. And then... Fight geometry from this side is a little interesting. Let me just pull out the Thunder Hammer. Can I hit them both? Yes, I can. Good stuff. Okay.
I will do my duty.
That should, in theory, be able to hit him, but it doesn't look like it's going to be able to. We're gonna have to have our main characters all bunch up over here. And then we'll do... Firstly, since most of us are over here, or near here, Machine Spirit Communion, and then... He'll probably be dead next round, so I shouldn't try to get him. However, I am going to try and do... Let's get Pascal over there. And then... We're gonna do... Exploit weakness. Do we have any evil technomats up right now? Corrupted Tech Priest. Yes, we do. He's out of range, though. Is he also out of range? No, but he's a Plague Bearer, so it won't hurt him at all. Oh, this is unfathomably gay. Oh, I can kill him, though. Perfect. Ow. Oh, that's unpleasant. Shit. Ooh, okay, we have fire from those two. That heretical heavy flamer is going to be a... Oh, shit, yep. Yep, that's what happened there. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, this is off to a good start. Who's hurt the most right now? Main character is hurt the most. Chaos Space Marines, chat, in this game are very OP. And quite difficult to deal with. Unless you really know what you're doing. Go over here. I'm extending her quite far, but we need her extended quite far. So that we can hit everyone we need to hit. Let's make sure we do that first. We're gonna go with that. And then this.
I'll do it.
Oh, that did real good there. Very good.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Get me a kill. Oh, darn it. Okay, perfect. High momentum. Use that to give us an extra attack. This turn, and basically every turn after this.
Faith without is worthless.
29. We'll go run her behind this, over here. Thank you very much for the blurb there, bend over. Okay, word bearers. Purifier.
The Emperor is on our side.
Send one of mine to the hospital, send one of yours to the morgue. Okay. Okay, there's literally no point in not degrading the veil, because... where is it? Let's do this first. Resist, and then... Can I get this on Pascal? I can't get that on Pascal. However, I can get it on Ulfar. Okay, and then we do Horseblade.
But of course, holy
And then
smite your enemies. Naturally.
Breakthrough. Naturally, chat, this only has to hit once.
I'm done with this.
And perfection is made manifest. Okay. Yo, Rez! How are you doing, man? How are you doing, good sir? So first things first, we're gonna give him that. Which gives him that. Hope you're having a good day. Tried Psyker last. Nice. It's fun, but they're built like wet tissue paper. Yes, Psychers are a ton of fun, but they are indeed built very squishy. However, they are super min-maxy if you like that kind of thing. Which I do, which is why I like playing Psyker a lot. Okay, hold that there. Don't really want the main character to get this high momentum. So I'm going to give this here. And then we're going to go with that. And we're going to just stab him, probably, first. Probably should hit Endure first, and then do this. Good stuff there. Breakthrough, as we can.
Suits my purposes.
Appreciate you guys helping me out on the campaign. No problem, dude. No problem at all. Try to do that for anybody who has helped me, and y'all give me your time, so I figure helping y'all out a little bit and giving you some of mine is the least I can do. After all, we're here to make you guys happy. And me a little bit, but that's not a whole lot. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Is he gonna shoot again? Yes, he is.
Focus, Van Calix.
Argentia is nearly fucking dead. Okay, that needs to be fixed.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
No, that's not gonna get fixed. Okay. To be fair, I've never finished this fight with everyone standing. I will warn you, Rez, though. Tonight, I'm gonna be a little more retarded than usual, because I'm very tired. Okay, Irulan, you're way too close, and I don't like the way you smell, so I would like you to just stop being alive. Can you do that for me, buddy? I think you can. No? Okay. Kick him. Then charge shoot him with that, thank you. And hit him again. And since I get a freebie,
See how the wolf succeeds.
91 wounds. Very good stuff. Okay. No. By the way, anyone in chat, if you haven't joined the Discord already, probably should do so. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff there in the next couple of weeks. Depends on how things go, chat. Right now, everything is rather explosive. So, there will be much shenanigans to be had. You know what? I've been really stupid not healing so far, so main character.
This wound will make a
Get fondled on.
Now, where were
We were at the part where you run away. Have an extra attack. Alright. Irulan.
victory is imminent.
Hit him with that thunder hammer. Hit him with the thunder hammer. Explode his pee-pee. There we go. That.
Indeed.
And that.
At your beck
And
and call.
that. Okay. That did not do what I was hoping for.
It will be done.
Neither did that, but it is hurting him some.
At your beck and call.
Henrix is still very alive for the moment, which is a little surprising, considering he usually goes down pretty quickly.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, thank you very much, Bendover. Bendover has bought a membership. Thank you very much, my dude. And yes, chat, memberships are available. I'm so grateful, man.
Let's see to it.
That means a ton to me.
I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due.
Ben, you didn't have to do that. That is very generous, my dude. Very, very generous. Okay.
For the throne's glory.
Heal him.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Okay, and
Naturally.
invigorate him. Make him stronger. Thank you very much there, Ben. That is, you are a gentleman and a scholar, sir. Okay, let's get him over there. Ow. Damn, he's really trying. Okay, do I have any weapons? What is my other weapon set? No, it's the big two-handed sword. 36 to 49. This one is 34 to... Okay, this is better. Okay. We're gonna charge him. We should use all the right stuff. So, first thing... that. This. And... this. And then we're gonna charge and hit that guy. Ooh. That's good. Okay.
All too easy.
Resistance passed. Okay. Henrix can pop that guy pretty easily, I'm almost certain. Word bearers. Very strong word bearers. Oh, please don't go down. He just went down like my average attempt at humor. Damn it.
I'll live another day.
Okay. Oh. Okay, Ulfar? Hard carry, my dude. I need you over here first. And then hit him with that homunculus's injector. And then we can get him. Okay, so we're gonna do this first. $88. 4. Let's try this out now. Chat. If I die here, I want you to know. Did try. Who's down over? Oh, that's Conrad. No, that's Abelard. Where is Conrad? Where is old Conrad Voidfear? Oh, there he is. Okay. Burn him alive. 115 damage, not bad at all. Boot to the butt. And then dash away. Brave Sir Robin turned and fled. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be a slow night tonight. Of course it will. I'll say that, and then 25 minutes from now, 50 or 60 people will pop in, because that's usually how this goes. Okay, healing. Self. Resistance.
I won't object to it.
And then sword inserted into rectum. As it should be. Okay. I'm tempted to have him go around and stab him in the butt. I think I shall. I think I shall, chat, and I don't think there's anything anyone can do to stop me. There we go. Puts him well out of the way of old Irulan. Just need to beat his face in with a very large weapon. He made his own dude shoot himself. That's hilarious. Good evening, Natty. I hope you're doing well. Oh god, that is a lot of word bearers. Okay, so first things first. You can just go. Like, just go. 124 damage there. Okay, that's good. Was that a Wookiee? No, that was not a Wookiee, sadly. That is, Conrad Voigtveer and his very, very tentacly arm. And the other one is Ulfar, of course. Our resident space wolf. Okay. charge and attack. 91. 96. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot them both. Kick. 31 damage with a single kick there. That's not bad at all. Come on, keep running. Keep running. Get behind that. Try and hide. Try and hide. Please, God. Damn, he's gonna regenerate. Perfect. Good stuff. And he's not gonna regenerate from that. Oh, dear. Okay, chat. Jesus, good lord, Ben. Ben sends a $5 super chat. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ben. Oh, wow. Dude. Ben is being incredibly generous tonight. Thank you so much, my man. I am... Thank you, man. Thanks a ton.
I shall not fear. Not a problem for me.
Alright, thank you very much for the support, my dude. I am... Hats off to you, man. Thank you very much.
Already done.
Venomous Strike. Alright. Ben just wanted your crown. Well, I think he's gonna keep it from now on out. The crown goes to those who donate the most, which did make me sad at first, because I realized I would no longer be able to beat out some friends under another fellow's channel anymore.
Suits my purposes.
Hit them both. Okay. Thank you very much, Ben. You are a fucking legend. Okay. Ooh! Ooh, that hurt him a lot. Finest hour. Good stuff. Shoot Ulfar, yes. Aggro on him, you absolute clown. Running a gun. He has power armor, you dunce. Okay, I want you to charge over here. Okay, first, heal. Heal Ulfar. That reminds me, Ben, if you enter the Discord, I will give you a special role. You can do that for everyone who supports the channel. Was reminded of that. Just now. Alright, good stuff. Hit him. Hit him. Good stuff there. Good healing. You're gonna have a very tough time here, young man. Sword. Almost. Let's do this. I think we got him, chat. I think we got this guy down. Good. Chaos Space Marine dead. Okay. Have I ever played XCOM? No, Rez, I have not. Not as far as I am aware. I have. It is long enough ago that I do not remember. So functionally, no.
Here we go.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Okay. Now it's just you and me. You and me, and we get 15 minutes of playtime. Come here. Come here. It won't hurt too terrible much. Okay, that's a lie. It's gonna hurt a lot. Blade. There. And there. Eurolon staggers back from the blow. Your strikes have crumpled his blood-red armor, and his face bears a grimace of pain. He turns his mad eyes to Voitvir, who is thrashing in his own blood. Brother Twilight, the hour that was promised to you has come. The edge of daybreak grants you the honor of serving as his weapon. Be awed by your high destiny. Voitvir's turquoise eyes widen with understanding mixed with terror. What? Now? But I'm not ready. It's not what you promised. You said I would reign. Courage and steel alone will not be enough to change the ways drawn by the Master. And he's about to do a very big bad. Similar combat to this, fighting Xenos and Snake Women. Yes, I have heard about that. I've seen people play it. I've just never played it personally. Irulan the Cruel draws a blade shard shimmering with unnatural light. Ways change, Brother Twilight, and nothing lasts in our Lord's hand, but you will reign indeed, as a vessel for your master. The blade cuts Voitvir's throat and chest open, sinking deep into his flesh and finding its way to his heart. The glyphs carved into his skin by his ruthless mentor begin to glow so bright you can see them clearly through his clothes. Good Lord, Ben! Bendover gives 1 Heretical Nerd memberships. Thank you very much, my dude. It is greatly appreciated. Now, I have heard that YouTube members are currently broken, so if that happens, just let me know. One of us. What? The evil guy betrayed me? How can this happen? Of course, Rez. Of course. Thank you very much, Ben. That is incredibly generous of you tonight. You have been amazing. Thank you very much, my dude. Irulan okay. I know that sword. There you go, Rez. And you're greened. And if you received a membership, remember, chat, always say thank you. That gives you access to the perks, which will give you goodies. I know that sword. Its shards were used in 2 attempts on my life. Unsuccessful attempts, I might add. Rez got it. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Ben. You're amazing, dude. Kindness and generosity, unrivaled and unparalleled. Okay. This one will be the last. What you in your ignorance brazenly call shards is in truth a triune relic, the seat of the Great Spirit at the edge of daybreak. One who serves the Master himself, the changer of ways. You do not deserve to behold his visage, but you will. Conrad, fight it. Can't you see you have been deceived and used? So be it, as long as I get my revenge on you. Voitvir doubles over, but his voice is still seething with malice. The Cult of the Green, yes indeed, Bendover. The changer of ways. Oh, I love how he's just stuck there, sniffing Van Calox. Perfect. Oh, and this is all happening off screen because I can't rotate the camera to look at it. Okay, that's not great. The pernicious warp energies seep into his body, causing it to glow and flicker. With a mad cry of pain and exultation, Conrad Voitvir ceases to exist, and a mighty winged figure rises from his bloody remains. Edge of daybreak, I witness you. Irulan musters enough strength for a faint, vengeful smile. Enter the forlorn halls of reality and claim them. I give all that I had in your name. Hail the truth. His giant body goes limp, his face forever retaining a wicked expression of triumph.
No. I was born for a greater fate.
You gonna say anything? No, he's not. I'm gonna have to read this. So, Tzeentchian Changer of Ways. My imprisonment ends. I am made manifest. Rejoice, mortal witnesses, for I have come to lord over you. The demon lets out a hoarse, cawing laugh. I told you that you would welcome my return to reality. Abelard adjusts his grip on his weapon as he surveys the monstrous creature. Why do I get the feeling that I have seen? No, not seen, but come across this warp spawn before. The old officer frowns as if trying to pry a stubborn memory out of the depths of remembrance. Henrik's face twists for a moment. He clutches at his chest as if he is having a heart attack, but a moment later he straightens and glares at the demon with grim determination. The edge of daybreak. I have suffered much grief committed in devotion to your name. It is what I am called. An old name, imagined by an old race. They feared me, but still they could not resist the pull of my secrets. The Eldar is who he's referring to there, I assume. Your spirit was bound within the shards of this blade. Indeed, I was bound. The dancing souls, the Eldari, rose against me, lured me into a trap, and shackled my spirit with the shape of this weapon. For eons I remained in this prison, subtly forcing my will into your wretched, immalleable world. But even a shred of my power was enough to tempt countless souls. Here I am now in all my glory. For the Emperor and humanity, I will cast you back into the unholy warp. You cannot fathom how pathetic and foolish your threats sound, fleeting creature. I am an eternal mystery, while you are an evanescent spark. Fade away. Alright, everyone's up now, and very hurt. Okay, first things first. You are going to heal. Then you're gonna run over here.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And hold. Chat, one moment. I will return shortly. I am gonna go off camera briefly so I can go hit the head. I will be right back. Yes, indeed, you have been greened, Rez. You now have emotes, and there will be more of those added later this week, by the way, chat. I've got a couple of very good ideas for that. Alright, now that everyone's very hurt, let's go kill this guy. Abelard, go over here. Well, Argentia. Can you hit him? No, I don't think you... Wait, you can? She can! Chat, we're gonna hit him with a crack grenade. Okay, did that hurt him at all? 20! 20 damage! We'll take it. Crippled arm. Let's get her over here. Burn! Okay, not gonna let us burn. Fire instead, but from a different source. This and this. 22 damage, again. Furious Recital. Good enough for who it's for. Demon's gonna do a Void Step. Okay, and come out that side of things. And he's gonna summon a bunch of horrors. Horrors, chat, not whores. There's a difference. Although they do invoke the latter, in me. They invoke horror indeed. Sign of a degenerating society. Okay. Alright. Can we nuke him from orbit? Yes, we can indeed nuke him from orbit. Okay. Have this, because I can hit a ton of your guys and not hurt myself in the process. Fire. Fire is good. Wait, can you? Yes, he can. Perfect. Oh, yeah. And then we'll do that one more time. Chat, this is going to be a fun night. It is improving rapidly by the nanosecond. All but one. Good stuff. Parry, parry. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Alright. Especially important that I shut off the camera there because the potentials for this stream, like me at the moment, are bottomless. So, okay. Let's get that done. And that. And this. Don't judge, it's 2025. Everyone does it. Okay. Indeed, Bendover. God, I need to watch those movies again. They're really bad adaptations, but my God, they're funny. In an actually funny kind of way. Not what I would have preferred that to do, but if they're only going to give me that, I'll take it. Henrix, over here, my good boy. Thank you very much for the blurp there, Bendover. It's greatly appreciated. Blurps are awesome, chat. We love blurps around here. Please. Oh, Power Sword Strike. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can I do that without shooting my own dude? You know what? Just poke him once. How's that sound? Good boy. Okay, and then... Can I get all of them in that? No, I can't, but I can do this. Probably. See? Enfeeble. No point in not hitting them with Warp Perils right now, because... Look, chat, what I can say here is that I don't have to worry about demons popping out. We're already at, like, full Veil Degradation anyway. Parry. Alright. Let's get this over here and fucking pop him. Okay. Can I hit him with that pistol without shooting my own dude? I can indeed. However, it would be better if I could get just a little bit up. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's do this Eblard. puts that on him, and then
Suits my
resist.
purposes.
Wait, can I? I can indeed. Ooh, this is gonna be funny. Okay.
Nothing I can't do. Not a problem.
You love to see it. Love to see it, chat. Okay. Those are down. Those are down. Those are all down. Let's hit him with that.
Purposes.
Just wait there. Pascal, I'm gonna have you stay here, actually, because he's gonna teleport in a little bit. And when he teleports, I don't want him to be able to get away from you.
Suffered worse.
Wait, did he have to come out there? He did have to come out there. Have we actually forced him to stay here? Fuck. Okay. That's gonna hurt a lot. Very big fireball. Parry. Manifestation. I really wish you would hit more of your own dudes with that magic missile attack. Thank you very much. I have a feeling that emote is fairly popular. We will get better ones later, chat. I promise. Those are just kind of what I could spin up at the time.
I'll do it.
Argentia. First, heal, good lady.
Be the hand of the heathen.
And then apply
Faith without
that.
deeds is worthless.
I think they have their own charm in a janky kind of way. That was very rude, young man. I do not appreciate that. But that serves me right for trying to get up too close to him. Ulfar. Ulfar, I want you to first shoot at them both. Good stuff there, and then... Two. Only two. That's quite disappointing, actually. There we go. That will be good. Boot him. Boot the demon. Okay. A lot of our people are below half health, which isn't exactly what we want right now. Parry, good stuff. Abelard. Good stuff indeed. Heal him.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
And beat. Come on, you should be able to hit him. Oh, you have to get over closer. Dohoy hoy. Yes, so you're a little too strong right now, and I really don't like you being strong, so do me a massive favor and eat this. Good stuff. Now, kick him while he's down. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Wait, can I hit them both? Only one. That is incredibly, interminably gay. Sword.
Let's see to it. But of course.
Look, chat, I'm not saying that Force Swords are broken or anything. I'm just saying that they're incredibly strong, and I hope they never nerf them. Because they are just way too good. Not to use. Argentia. There you go. And you can have... Who's hurt the most right now? That would be Argentia. Just leave that as it is. 5 people watching right now. Thank you all very much. I am greatly appreciative. Hold on. Main character. Main character is going to do main character things. Over here, I can shoot straight through him without hitting any of my guys in theory. Now, I also want to do this. Well, shit, I wasted that completely. Let's do that, and then that.
Suits my purposes.
Ooh, that looks good. Very good. I appreciate that immensely. Pascal Hahnemann. Hamana, hamana, hamana. Okay. Pascal. Make him explode, please. 14 damage. Not great, not terrible. Parry. Edge of Daybreak. He's gonna teleport walk and wind up over there. By main character. Is he gonna teleport walk again? No, he's not. But he's gonna summon more flunkies. Which is annoying. That's a lot of magic missile. Yes, Zinch is that asshole god. The one just spams magic missile all the time because it works. It is an absolutely viable strat that is very annoying. And I have just realized something horrific, chat. I'm out of coffee. I am completely and utterly out of coffee. There is no worse realization to have when you are realizing that you have to stream for hours than having the god-awful realization that you are completely and utterly out of coffee. Okay. Heal.
Administration is a holy task. I'll do it.
Good stuff there.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without...
See, I can shoot down there as long as I don't hit my own dude. Panic, indeed. No coffee is one of the greatest horrors an individual can experience. Is there a Zinchian demon still up over here? There's that little blue horror down there. He's not that big of a problem. That's that little fella. Don't worry about it too much. By the way, chat, did you see the video that resurfaced on Twitter of Steve Irwin talking about the A10 Warthog? It is one of the most wholesome and adorable things I have ever seen.
See how the wolf succeeds.
Excuse me? Oh no, now there's two of them, whatever shall I do? Oh no, that's just awful. Right. Ulfar, explode that creature's pee-pee. Parry. Kick him in the nuts, please. And then we're gonna have you do that. Okay, chat, I'm not going to say I'm in love with the Astartes Flamer, but I would definitely consider taking it out on a date, or 20. I think it's very cute. I like the way it makes people explode. Run over there. Yeah, we're just not going to get too exciting here. I just want you to hit him. Thank you. Does he have any sequels, threequels, or dequels to pop off? No, he does not. Okay. That's good. Oh, wait, hold on. Just hold that there. I got him closer. I hold the power of the coffee. Well, for now. For about the next 45 minutes. After that wears off, chat, yeah, I don't know what will happen. You're gonna see some wild shit, is all I'm gonna say. Okay. Alright. Endure. first. Staff. Herald of Zinch. Blue Horror. Blue Horror.
Let's see to it.
Pop him first. Switch weapon sets.
I won't object to it.
Good hit. No, you won't.
Let's see to it.
No, you won't. You're not going to be seeing any disgraces avenged today. Well, except for yourself. But we're not going to talk too much about that. Well, that and Magnus's, but, you know. Thousand Suns being the Thousand Suns. Take a lot to wipe out their disgraceful existence. Okay. Reminder chat, Magnus absolutely did something wrong. Good. I could make my second cup. I'm so tired I forgot to make my coffee. How do I send you coffee? Unless you got a personalized teleporter in there. You're out of luck. Actually, you know what, chat? I'm not completely out. I have just this little bit of bottom of the pot sitting plugged in all day down here in an older cup from this morning. No, actually, this is from now. What am I saying? Why am I saying that? Fuck, what is wrong with me right now? There we go. Now I officially have no extra coffee. Okay. Pascal. Pascal, blow him up, please. God, I love him and his plasma weapons. They're so adorable. Machine Spirit Communion. And then... I need probably, I don't know. I don't do drugs as a general rule, but for the streams, I would definitely consider some of Arid Hale's,
I won't go down easy.
some of Arid Hale's, oh god, that magic is absurd.
The road take you.
No, the truth isn't always twisted. Only by you, you asshole. Some of his, caffeinated gum. That would be handy right now. That would keep me topside for a long time. However, sadly, I'm completely... I need to... I honestly, if I'm gonna keep streaming, I need to get some of that shit.
I needed that.
This is the best coffee I've had in days. Last cup I had came from a cat's asshole.
Yeah? Yeah? Probably be the best coffee you've ever had at that point. Ooh. If I can fry two of them... Shit. Sorry, Ulfar. It happens.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without...
Thank you. Please don't explode Argentia later. It wasn't her fault, really. Okay, here we go. He's healing. He's fine. He's fine, chat. Don't worry about it. Well, actually, if you think about it, nearly every American consumes caffeine, which is technically a drug. Caffeine is the most widely consumed drug in America. Okay, let's revel in slaughter. And then... Thank you very much for the blurb there, Ben. They just really don't want to give me this. Ow, that hurt. Like 3 wounds, 4 wounds. Probably a lot more than that. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
My place is at the fore.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, good man. The only thing you're going to be avenging today is, well, probably nothing, if I have my way. I say, good fella, how do you feel about...
I won't object to it.
Ice crystals appear in the air? Yeah, no shit. The world is literally bathed in warp energies. There's a greater demon of Zinch on the field. I don't think 1 or 2 more magic powers are really going to hurt things that much. 24. Pop him! No. No, I don't think I will.
Already done. Suits my purposes.
Can I get...
Not a problem.
good stuff?
Suits my purposes.
He's got a ton of wounds on, so let's just try this and see what happens. Okay, that hurt him a lot, it would appear. He's down quite significantly on health. Pascal. Walk over here. And then we're gonna have you do this. 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 You have enough to do that. What if I say no, though? Okay. He warp jumps to the other side of the room. And immediately walks towards me, which makes that warp jump kind of pointless, but okay. He summons more flunkies from beyond the void. And flings magic missile, because he's a cheaty little scumbag like that. Okay. Water is good. Water is good too.
Focus, Van Kellogg's.
The enemies of the Emperor will be
We will, okay.
As the Emperor commands, I
Rebel and
act.
Slaughter.
Doubt is for the weak. I will bathe this battlefield.
Can I even make this shot without killing my own dudes? Yes, I can.
I'll do it.
Can only be used once per combat. That's gonna really
Faith without
blow hard. Okay, that's good. Fire. Lots of fire. Burn it in holy fire, chat.
escape the Emperor's judgment.
Which we actually do have Steam mode, which is very cute. Okay. Hold that there. Ulfar. Get over here and switch to the Astartes Flamer. Gonna use that. Don't worry. It's not that dishonorable. Okay, does that summon more of them? No, it doesn't. Dodge from Pascal. That is almost all of his little flunky boys down. However, does that summon anymore? No, it doesn't. Which means I can do this, chat. Which is gonna be funny. Reload. And then burn. All of your oh, okay, there's one over there. Switch weapon groups. Sword. And plasma.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Hammer. Good. Will you, though? Like, really? It's a good hit on the pink horror. Heal. He heals, thou creature. Here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
It will be done.
Probably will be, too. At this rate. Goodness.
Everyone, step aside.
You have no permission to die from me, young man.
Naturally.
Strengthen your hold. Yeah, I'm aware they grow painfully bright. That doesn't mean anything to me at this point. There's literally a greater demon in here. The warp degradation cannot get worse than it already is. Random demons are already showing up, video game. You don't need to warn me that I am going to summon more of them. I already know.
Suits my purpose.
This is literally a case of the game being like, oh no, did you know the house is on fire? Yeah, I'm on fire already. That's kind of like saying, you know. Captain, we struck an iceberg as the Titanic is going down. Can you... No, you can't hit over there. That's unfathomably gay. Blow that up. Lots of warp demons. Will that put bleed on him? It does put stacks of bleed on him. That's adorable. No, go away. Go away now. Thank you. He's gonna do the fire thing again, isn't he? Yep. Pink horror. Manifestation, manifestation, manifestation. I don't like you poking my buttons, sir. So, first, run over here?
I'll do it.
It's not really what I'm looking for. Pull out the other weapon. Oh no, indeed. Hold on, chat. We'll be fine, probably. 41 down. Kill it.
As the Emperor comes, I act.
It's not dead yet, but he's getting pretty close. Okay, you. Sword goes in rectum. That's where that goes. Parry. That is very, 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 very bad. Ulfar, can you hit him? Yeah, I think you can. Thank you. Why do you keep saying you'll see it avenged? You've already said that like a dozen times. And I keep hitting you, so I just assume that it means nothing. Ow. Sword. Face. Become best friends. Ablard. Well, you can't run away, so let's just have you do this the old-fashioned way. Sword, hammer, hammer type, shield. You know what? I'm gonna try the sword here. Can I get around this hitting Van Galox? No, I can't. Not really. Let's just do this then. Does a whopping 2 wounds. Parry. Henrix. Pop that demon for me. Make him go away.
I'm done with this one.
Parry. Purge soul.
For the throne's glory.
For the glory of the Imperium,
Let's see to it.
you shall not falter.
Natural.
Now, see, this is where I really wish I had brought a dedicated sniper. That would be helpful. Helpful. Ugh. Helpful. Good God. Words are getting very, very difficult at this stage. Okay.
Just give me some nod.
Nothing I can't do. All too easy.
Oh, sword. Did not hurt him enough to make him teleport out. Kashgar, come over here. Indeed it is. Heal thine self. $38. He's down to 4,000 wins. God, this fight is going to be long at this rate. Thing is, if he wouldn't summon these little guys that run off, this would already be over by now. Thankfully, he doesn't hit too hard. He hits hard, but not like, you know, kill your entire team in an hour hard. So, small blessings, I guess. The opener of the way.
Guided by faith.
Pop this. And then Lamer.
As
This.
the Emperor commands, I act. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Thankfully not today.
I'll do it.
Not today. Once more into the breach, Ulfar. Over there. Burn them all.
Cubs play. Wolves race.
Okay, that's all but those two. Okay. That's all of his minor summons. We can probably hit them too. Oh, this is going well now. Properly well. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might have a winner. Okay. Hey, laddie. How'd you like to make the big bad man go away? Switch weapon groups. Right here. See, this is where actually having Cassia on your team is really useful because you can have her give everyone extra turns. However, I didn't do that, so we're just going to have to suffer in silence as things progress from here on out. I do need to end this fight relatively quickly because I'm all out of healing supplies, and the only way I can buff healing is by buffing Van Calox. He does have a ton of bleeding procced on him at the moment, so that gives me some hope.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done.
Crack grenade hit. You know what? I can do that. Will that give me... No, that won't give me close enough. Okay, so we're just gonna do this number. Hold there. Hold the line. Okay, I want you to get up here.
I need a foothold.
And heal her.
Stand
Well,
still.
him. And then her.
Careful now.
Other one, actually. Regeneration. And then I want you to shoot everything in that direction. Good stuff. Main character. Pascal is up next, so he can kill the guys they've got buffing him over there.
Wavered in the face of adversity.
Not once. We have been staunch in all of our ways. Holding steadfast in our fast in our faith in the God Emperor. Alright.
Not a problem for me. Watch and learn. Nothing I can't do.
Ooh, that actually hurt him. Okay, Pascal. Make them all pay.
Running binary override.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
It did indeed look painful. White. We've got so much bleeding, burning, and toxin on him right now. He is... Yeah, there he goes. There goes the main character. 57. Okay. Let's do... this.
Without deeds is worthless.
Shoot them both.
You escaped the Emperor's
Words of
judgment.
Arnold Totes. Okay.
I'll do it.
Let's try this. Chat. I hope this works.
As the Emperor
That's one down. Switch out for... No, not that one. That one. There we go. Just hold up right there. Ulfar is regenerating health constantly because of Van Kalux's helpful intervention there. Fire. Burn them all. Dude, he overdamaged so hard right there. That was 300 and something damage. Let's hit him again. 156. I need more, damn it. So much more. More fire. 148. You're hurting them. You're hurting them quite badly. Let's get him over here and pound and pound. Why does it say I can't run through there? I don't know. Okay. Are there any other bad guys over here? No, there aren't. Okay, just go over there
Follow my lead.
and start hitting him with your sword. Or hammer. Thunderhammer works too. This... Endure.
It will be done.
And then... this. So he has less of a chance to dodge it. 35, Thunder Slam. And then kick him. Switch weapon groups back to the shield.
Indeed.
I will burn his village, and I will assault all of his crops. and he will have no chance to survive the harsh winter.
That's actually a very, very good idea in a lot of cases.
Get me a target.
Starvation will kill them, chat. You don't have to do that much, actually. I've already hit him with that, so that doesn't really need to be hit on him again. Let's do that.
Captain. I want to
That. And then charge. Sword.
Let's see to it.
37.
For the throne.
They can starve. If you don't give them any souls to eat, demons absolutely can starve. Without souls, they basically wither away and cease to exist. Sworn in service to the blessed machine. And yea, but though I should walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for the machine god is with me. He strengthens me with metal ligaments. Reality breach. Okay. They're being very considerate of us right now, chat. They're lining up in nice, useful little piles over there. In-game, not so much. In lore, yes. That's one of the big ways you could, in theory, defeat all of Chaos. You could literally just use Blackstone Pylons to kill everything with a soul in the galaxy, and then use the massive soul death to cease the aliveness of pretty much everything and really cripple Chaos.
I'll do it.
No. No, I don't think I will. Here, have this.
As the Emperor commands,
Okay, less of those he has alive, the more damage he takes. That is something I need to
I
remember.
deeds is worthless.
Okay, we're gonna do that, because I'd like another
I act.
extra flamer shot.
I'll do it. If the Emperor
Doesn't sound like a win to you. Well, you're not a soulless robot, Natty, so it wouldn't. But the Necrons think it's a great idea. See what the Silent King is trying to do. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily the Silent King. It's more, oh, what's his face? What's the Necron version of Homunculus? Illuminar. Illuminar Saris. He thinks it's a wonderful idea. Everyone else is rather, less pleased with that idea. Because it would affect all of them rather directly. Okay. That's good. I like that. Did he just eat all of that? He did just eat all of that. That little beast. How dare you? You're supposed to share, you creature. You're not supposed to just take all the hurt damage yourself. Share, damn you. You make me sad. Oh, far. Switch weapon groups, please. There we go. Alright, Abelard. Be a good fellow. Run around that side there. Charge the demon back there. No, no, don't run away. Bad. No. You put him down. You don't know where he's been.
It will be done.
Thing is, I fucked myself over really hard there because I didn't give him a ranged option. You really do need a ranged option in this game, chat. Question. Henrix, can you get over here? Yes, you can. Wonderful.
He's on our side.
Birch soul into his ass directly. Thank you. Okay, charge him. Parry, of course. Because demon.
More trouble than it's worth.
Pascal. Fucking hit him with that, please. Good hit. Thing is, I can't even run away, which is the big problem here. Okay, Brave Sir Robin cannot even turn and flee. Alright. Grenade. He's down to 4,000 total, so that is good. Fire weapon. Flamer.
Faith without deeds. Why I was chosen.
We're just gonna avoid that entirely. Parry. Good stuff. As long as he has his sword out, he can parry those very annoying stompy attacks of his. 320. Pop the blue horror. Kills that one. Good news, he's dying. Bad news, so are we. Yes, it is always like that. Nothing can ever be easy, I'm afraid. Okay, who else is up? Where is he? There he is. Carcius. Abelard. Go right here. Charge. Oh god, him running away like that is a real problem. I hate it when he does this. The demons running away from the fight and just camping in a corner is very annoying. Really? Really, video game? We're doing this. Okay. Just move. Move, please. Come back in. There you go. We all know you want to. It's gonna try and run away in again, isn't it? This fight is just infuriating at this point. Really bothers me. Bothers me a lot. Okay. You can burn. Literally will hit none of our guys. Want you over here first. Try that. Okay. That's good. Burn those two. Thank you. God, they are a bunch of dog-obsessed furries. That's what the frickin' Space Wolves are. Good God. Okay, maybe they're not that degenerate, but they're pretty bad. 106. Good stuff. Okay, let's do that again. I need to get it. I don't think I'm ever going to get it up to high momentum here, but if I could, Pascal would be very strong.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Pascal. Got 46 bleeding. Let's do this first. This. Got him down to 3,000 health. That's over half-ish. Okay, let's do this. Machine Spirit Communion. More exploits. Hold. He's gonna teleport now. First, he moves all the way to the other side of the map and summons... what precisely? More flunkies. Well, thankfully we've got everyone spun out now, so he's gonna have a hard time hitting people. Van Calix and Hendrix are just absolutely tanking over there. It's actually quite impressive. Ulfar's not doing bad either. Herald of Tzeentch. Marked for Purge. That's good, because you're about to be a lot more injured. Okay, over here first. I have hope, chat. I have hope. Faint and fading hope that there is hope of final victory here. It will be bloody. May not even be worth it, but there is hope. Such as it is. Forward! Forward, Argentia. Forward, my glorious white-haired chihuahua.
I'll do it.
Good stuff. Switch weapon groups and run away.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ulfar, I want you to go right there. Reload that first. And then... sapping shots. Burn them down to the gunnels there. Reload Flamer. Parry. Okay. Just kind of fight Abelard likes. Okay. Outmanned, outgunned, out of his mind on a suicide mission, but damn it, he's going to kill the demons because, well, he doesn't really have a choice at this point. There's only so much that a man in his Thunderhammer can do. But Ulfar will try.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Blue Horror.
It will be done.
Hit them both. Thunder Slam, 58. Henrix, go over here.
Psychic abilities to use.
And then charge that one.
Naturally. For the throne's glory.
Why did you still have your staff out? Good lord.
Let's see.
I really must be special tonight.
Not by much.
Is there one on that side? There is one on that side. Insects begin crawling under your skin. Yeah, well, they weren't before, they are now. Yay.
Just a minor setback.
Wait, can I hit them all from here? Yes, I can. That would definitely kill him too, which is why we're not going to do that. Ooh, plasma! Blessed plasma fire. Raise the Omnissiah. Attack! Get blocked, idiot. Don't sound so pleased with yourself. You're about to not be. Okay. Blast pistol. Good. Okay, now that you're all manifested over there, you're all up and busy. Enjoy this, because I'm about to. A lot.
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Indeed, none can.
Without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Trust is a friend.
Move to the next character.
I challenge you, Delegate. See ya.
Set that one. We'll hit this one next. And then... Fire. Fire would be good here. Fire would be very good here. As a matter of fact, I like the idea of fire so much that I'm gonna go full pyro. Enjoy. 182. God.
So shall it be.
He is going to be so hard to actually put down for good.
I will do
Devastating strike.
It will be done.
$18. Hold that there, Henrix.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
Okay, swords do nothing.
For the
Note to self.
throne's glory. But of course, Lord Captain.
21. Got him down to 2,000. Let's do this. And then... Good stuff. I may have to start the whole fight over. Round 20. Good lord. Where'd he pop back in? Over here. No, this fight is gonna be so hard. You know what? I may have to reload this fight.
My ears are ringing. I've suffered worse. Scorn the plague.
I will bathe this battlefield in
Pain is the body's response to you doing dumb shit, like getting hurt. You don't get hurt, and you can absolutely scorn the pain. Because you will feel none, because you're not doing dumb shit like getting hit by other demons. Let's do that, and then we'll hit all of these guys on this side.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Why can't I get... Oh, because I've selected the wrong thing, because I'm a dumbass.
Justice for the weak. The Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
Boot.
The wolf is on the hunt.
It's one of those occasions where proper planning would prevent piss-poor performance. However, I didn't really plan any of this because I am really fucking tired. Okay. Well, that and I usually play like shit, if we're being honest. Just fry them all, please. Good stuff. Switch weapon groups. Out for this.
The fame-hungry come. I will carve runes out of your bones. None can do disgrace.
Ooh, now I can hit him at full strength. Okay.
My place is
We're getting there, chat. We're getting there.
victory is imminent.
Oh, yeah.
It will be done.
Okay.
Indeed. Sure have.
Kick him.
It will be done. Everyone, step aside.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
Okay, do that. Who needs healing the most? Abelard.
See to it.
Invigorate the shit out of Abelard. Block. Oh, you can hit them all. Okay. So first things first, let's get you up here. Will indeed hit. Okay.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary.
Where's that put him? Oh, chat, we've got him. We've got him.
Request approved.
Like, he's not weak by any stretch of the imagination, but we have cheesed this fight so very hard. See, he's down to 2,200 health total. Okay, Argentia.
As the Emperor commands.
Torn heart, possessed mind, drawn to the dark side. There we go. Over here, and then fire.
Without deed.
Burn them all. Fenris Eldar. I am a dog with a bone, chat. And I am going to chew and chew and chew. Oh, that's unfathomably gay. That's not. That's based. That is based as hell. 237. Oh, I just saw that was moving. Now that bothers me. I don't like the drill, chat. The drill makes me uncomfortable. 217. 1,300. Chat, we're making him hurt. We're making him hurt bad. 70. My dude, get over here.
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike.
Aura into the var. The dawn shall come again.
At your beck and call.
If you get that reference, we can be friends. Alright.
Get me a target.
Let's do resist.
Throne's glory.
And then charge.
Lord Captain.
105.
Your enemies. Nothing stands.
74.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Out of range. Toxin, warp burn, burning, bleeding. Summon your fools. They shall be nothing to me. For I am a destroyer of worlds, heretic. Lo, I shall strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Brace yourself, Avalon. Throne take.
Behold. Oh no, they have us surrounded, the poor bastards.
As the Emperor commands.
Feels good. Feels very, very good, chat.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Run all you want, creature. Your wrath is nothing before my own. For I shall burn you all. Okay, I guess you're just not gonna play fair, so it's gotta be this way. And then hit him. Harry.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Yes, you have, Abelard. God, if Abelard stood on the bridge of the vengeful spirit, the Emperor would still be with us. Why did you do that? That was just to get him closer.
It will be done.
That was to do actual damage. Just like this is about to do actual damage.
Victory is
Okay, where's the last one of those little buggers? All right, over there. Okay.
the Emperor is on our side.
Gotta kill him. Very important that we kill him.
Let's see to it. Naturally, your reckoning is due.
Heavy indeed. Alright, because you literally ram significant portions of large metal objects in places large metal objects aren't really supposed to go. Okay, that didn't quite get what I wanted done, but it got close. He's down to 976. We're winning. We are winning, chat. I have a massive winning right now.
Reverse to more conservative tactics. An exemplary
28. Aw, he went away. Okay. Let's get over here. Can't do anything about him immediately, but, can do this. Get us over here, which will allow us to burn him.
Be the fire in my heart.
Will allow us to burn him a lot.
Faith without deed is worthless.
16.
I'll do it.
What does this do? Bet it hurts. Yeah, it hurt all right. Hurt a lot.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a winner. Okay. Has he made himself immune to those attacks? I think he has. So that is a particularly scummy tactic. 225, no, 215. 215. 272. Let's do this. And more fire. More fire never goes dry. 282. And then lastly, we will go big Astartes Flamer to the face. And ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, pangendered sea anemones only exist to downvote. We have fucking done it. Alright. Now, that that fight is done, I am going to go pee. I will return shortly. Good lord, I guess the algorithm changes are real, chat. I'm insane compared to last time. Okay, woohoo indeed! Victory at last is assured. I'd like...
Friendship is like peeing your pants. Everyone can see it, but only you can feel the warm feeling.
That's not exactly true, and why are you that way? Oh, dear. Alright. Salvation at last. Ah. We have succeeded in the end, chat. We beat the greater demon of Tzeentch. And now... now we must delve deep into the hearts of this.
Don't pee on the floor, use the Commodore. La 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 la.
If we could just get Indians to learn that, the world would be a much cleaner place. Anyway. Alright. As it would appear, YouTube has nuked us from orbit during the algorithm. I don't know why they're doing that, because it's very gay. Right. Okay. Thank you very much for the blurps that have been over. They're greatly appreciated and do indeed lighten up the evening, sir. Better to die for the Emperor. Okay. Collect the loot from those heretic Astartes. Erlon's Accursed Crozius, Heretical Votary. One-handed light. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Where is old Cunt Rag's body? It's got to be around here somewhere. Conrad? I need to pick over your corpse, you absolute cave troll. Another dead word bearer we can loot.
You consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Damn straight, boy. Right. Report completion. Report completion.
None shall stand in my way.
Can we get lore warp?
There's a problem for you.
Looking into the center of the arch, you begin to hear noise. The warp amplifies. The warp amplifier seeps with sorcerous energies designed to fuel the dark rituals of chaos. For the Imperium, we have purged this greater demon and raised up the glory of the Imperium over its foes. Put down the Boxcaster's receiver. Where be Thorvald? Can we talk to Thorvald? There are space wolves here. Space wolf there. No, there's no one you can actually talk to. Okay. Port completion. Hello, can anyone hear me? Aisharia's voice cuts through the static. We read you. Strike team, this is left control. Report your status. Uralan is dead. Acknowledge, strike team. Beginning the extraction of the priority cargo. Gain 268 experience in the dialogue. Fuck yeah! Thorvald Ironhide, a fine victory, Drake. They will tell sagas about the day the contemptible Uralan fell. The Cogbriest should offer you a fine cup of mead for saving their prayer world. Thorvald nods the two gaunt bodies in crimson robes lying on the floor. If you hadn't, Uralan would have bathed them in 100-fold more blood. As for you, ever Ulfar Thunderlong, you have proven yourselves. The Stormbiters will tell all about your feat and your roaring song. I thank you, Thorvald. You and your brothers fought well. You did the wolves proud. It will be my joy to share a cup with you at the victory feast, Ironhide. I see you and Ulfar have went through your quarrels. It doesn't become a noble warrior to bark at his battle comrade after a good fight. Ulfar Thunderlong has proved that the spirit of the baleful howl is alive and strong, so let ravens fly where he has walked and let them tear at the bloody harvest left in his wake. May Black Mane guide you through the black night, Ironhide. Know that if your pack hauls, the baleful howl will always answer. What was hidden down there? What was the treasure that Uralan was after? I know not. Alcazar's carls did not allow anyone into the hidden arsenals. All we could see was them dragging crates up to the surface. 'Tis the age-old way. We fight, they sweep up the spoils. Thorvald nods grimly at the pair of corpses. We brought these up from below. For all I know, it was his carls that killed them to seal their lips. You see no sign of violence on the two women's bodies, but their porcelain white skin proves without a doubt that they are dead. Their hands are clutched together in a death grip. The sweet scent of rotten meat prickles my nostrils, but it is not the fallen bodies I smell. It's the hands of the Inquisitor's minions. 'Tis what my instincts tell me too. My heart never had strong faith in Alcazar's words before, but now whatever phantom trust I had is scattering into smoke. We must ask questions and get the answers by force if that is the way it has to be. Both wolves affirm the last words with fervent and murderous nods. Henrix casts a grim glance at the mighty warriors, but does not contradict them, either out of agreement or doubt about his survival were he to raise an objection. Tech use 100%. Examine the tech priest bodies. Tech use test succeeded. Something strange has occurred to the two women's agmetics, as if they have begun to grow inside their flesh, spreading webs of metal around them. That's a reference to a certain other character. After taking a closer look, you realize that every augment seems to have begun mutating, developing new forms and functions not envisioned by their creators. It seems probable that this is what has caused their demise. Suddenly, you hear a click inside one of the tech priest bodies, and her eyes open wide. A spasm shakes her gaunt limbs, making Thorvald clutch his weapon. Her lips twist into a crooked line, forcing out two words. The yoke! She is still alive. Call the Medicae. Reconstruction! Impossible! The woman's whisper is barely audible, but the weak voice that is coming from her pale lips sounds more alive than the mechanical hiss of a vox. The shelter has fallen. The maimed hunter comes. Cessation of vital functions inevitable. Her eyes momentarily roll back, but then a metallic whir inside her chest brings her back to consciousness. Reading the unit's newsphere signature, no evidence of corruption registered in the algorithms, detecting substantial logical disruptions within the augment's threat level, low. Tech use test 100. Inspect the tech priest's wounds. Tech use test succeeded. There is not a single wound upon her white skin, but there is no doubt that she will soon perish. Her medics are failing, as if they have been sabotaged by some entropic influence. For a moment, you consider it a sign of tech blight, but then you refute the thought. What you are witnessing is not decay, but transformation of the matter from which the tech priest's true flesh is made. Who are you? Megos Axamanthia Hunneman. That is my identifier. Pascal's mechadendrites snap up in a whirlwind of alarm, and the recorder in his Vox activates with a click, initiating interrogation procedure. You are not the first servant of the Omnissiah I have met who goes by that name. You have found yourself at the center of a tangle of paradoxicality. You spoke of a shelter and a maimed hunter. What did you mean by it? This place was a shelter. The Lord Inquisitor hid me here, and not only me. A high-pitched groan of pain interrupts her words. The maimed hunter, a figure of termination, an unknowable variable, Amarnat's mimesis. I never met them, but I inferred their existence based on the statistical evidence and logical conclusion. The portents of entropy foretell that the hunter is near. Pascal, permission to commence the interrogation procedure granted. Our identifiers are identical. State the reason for the duplication. A portent left by the Messiah, a cog pattern in which the righteous may see the Deus Mechanicus. I seek Archmagos Amarnat. Where is he? The Messiah of Discontinuing was revoked. The maimed hunter. What are the unit's status and parameters? Coming concealed. Proceed with caution for the hunter to see the Messiah's designs. Pascal, what have you learned from your conversation? The unit lacks clear answers. Her cognitive abilities have been damaged by an analytical data suggests a higher validity to our identifiers being an exact match. It is not a coincidence of malicious falsification. It is more akin to an act of purposeful direction. Estimated threat level to Archmagus Amarnat increased. The unit identified as the maimed hunter is now regarded as the most probable source of danger. Was she your sister? She was me, a phenomenon of flesh divided me in two. Identical bodies at birth. The Omnissiah's wisdom let me overcome this physiological flaw by braiding the separated mind. I was the first unificate in the fleet. Now, this half of me is dead, the rest of my mind is fading. The sympathetic principle is insurmountable. The tech priest closes her eyes and starts whispering something incomprehensible, sinking deeper into the depths of oblivion. Creation of unificates is dangerous knowledge that has long since been denounced by many as a procedure not blessed by the Omnissiah. It is not based on a direct prototype envisioned by the precursors, merely on loosely connected technologies. Knowledge will not have the capacity to be absolute until the coming of the Omnissiah. We do not know of such pre-technology, but we can claim with certainty that it never... But can we claim with certainty that it never existed? Do you remember stories about the Gymnocrats, the twin magi, who joined their minds in their devotion to Mars? I remember proponents of the right to create unificates based their defense on the momentous precedent. Can you speak more plainly? Are my words obscure? This is regrettable. Processing becomes difficult when you only have half of your mind. Certain notions, data, and logical instruments were left in the less functional part of me. How do you know about Amarnat? I was a disciple of the Messiah of Discontinuing. When he was laid low, I found myself here. I hid from the reckoning. I reached out to the Omnissiah's wisdom. I pondered and considered. Logic revealed much to me here in my prison. The cycle will be discontinued, sister. Pascal speaks the words of the sacred motto with an air of mournful consolation. Hope is illogical, brother. I have learned enough about you. If you wish to know more, then hurry. The turning of the cog will soon cease. What happened to you? The chapel was attacked. The preservation protocol commanded me to hide within the inner artifactorium and block all outside access to it. Prolonged presence and close proximity to the object was prohibited by the algorithm, but the preservation protocol had a higher priority. The object affected me. I resistance. Resistance led to structural change. What object? The yoke, the weapon we forged at the Lord Inquisitor's command, the destroyer of worlds. I need more details. How does it work? What is this yoke? An enigma. The project was kept secret from everyone, including the Smiths. We forged fragments of it. It was a tool for controlling energies of staggering power, and it was not the Omnissiah's blessed gifts that served as its foundation. It was forbidden knowledge, knowledge that we comprehended. Registering bless. We were continuing the work of our mentor, Archmagus Amonat. It was his wisdom that made our toils possible. Aximanthia's words render Pascal speechless. A yoke, a means of restraint. It sounds like a project on a grand planetary scale, and this is the first I'm hearing of it. Perhaps there was a hidden purpose to my assignment besides combating the cult and accompanying you, Drake, but why? What else do you know about the weapon? How did Calcazar learn of it? Against whom does he intend to use it? Against anyone. Its power is absolute. The first experiments with his relic were calamitous. The tech blight is merely its echo. Its potential is so much greater. She stops as if frightened by her own words. It never should have fallen into the hands of the laity, but the Lord Inquisitor stole it. Its secrets were procured beyond the dimensional gate, beneath the dark stars, and passed over to Amarnat. Calcazar destroyed the Messiah of it discontinuing, and robbed him, and claimed the secret for himself. He knows, she pointed at Thorvald. He was there. She speaks no lies. The first task the Inquisitor gave us in the Expanse was to destroy a cult of tech heretics. The deed was done. This Amarnat, was he a good priest? Did Calcazar drag us into something foul? Ulfar looks away and rumbles heavily. I was there too. I fought those judged by Calcazar. This unit is awaiting an explanation. You are wrong. Why did Calcazar need you to do it? At first, he tried to do everything swiftly and quietly, but his agents and cog priests loyal to him failed to capture the leader of the tech heretics. That's when he realized he needed indestructible warriors. He needed us. The cog carls were powerless against the wolves' might, and we brought carnage to the explorator's ships and worlds. Ulfar, why did you keep quiet about this? Ulfar mutters, his expression as dark as a storm cloud. It was not my concern, only another's will, and it was the chapter's business. I have already told you about the wolves, more about the wolves than many of my brothers would have said in my place. I understand, Space Wolf Ulfar. Understand? You understand nothing. A violent roar erupts from Ulfar's throat as he turns red. What can you know of it? Of what it's like for a warrior of the Allfather to be among mortals. You are my battle comrades. You are almost a pact to me, but you do not carry Ross's blessing. You are not of my blood. You think I enjoy keeping my mouth shut about the wolves' secrets. You think I come from secretive schemers whose thoughts crawl and slither like vipers. It disgusts me. Truly, a wolf's place is among wolves. Ulfar grinds his teeth, no longer hiding his shame and anger. Unit Ulfar claims that he is a tool in another's hands. This statement has been archived, and let every tool be treated as befits its function. You are a worthy ally. I never meant you or your brethren harmed, Cog Priest. It is not my place to judge you. You were following orders. And yet doubt smothers my heart. Did we sully our chapter's honor with deeds done for a dishonorable end? How exactly did this object affect you? A difficult thing to explain to a layman. Metamorphosis phenomena occur in the object's vicinity. Sacred technology and even ordinary plasteel start to behave willfully, shifting, restructuring, and altering their fundamental attributes. Aw, give the doggy a biscuit. I would if I could. I'd pet him if I could. I really would. Poor guy. Imagine yourself gazing upon a surface of water that was disturbed by a stone an era ago, but the ripples never stopped coming. That is what it felt like. The object propagated echoes of change. Her true flesh has betrayed her and become a heavy burden of metal within her body. Something that is not of the Omnissiah's design, something devoid of function. Pascal speaks the last words with audible disgust and sorrow. Why are you revealing Calcazar's secrets to me? I was never his servant. I was forced to serve. When our circle was broken, he offered me a choice, submit or die. He threatened to kill half of me if I refused to forge for him. He needed Archmagus Armanat's knowledge, and I had it. I saw no sense in resisting. You betrayed him, too. Yes, her agreement comes easily, with a weak smile. Ethics are an insubstantial construct of emotion. I acted logically. I continued to comprehend rather than terminate my vital functions. I doubt I can learn more from you. It's difficult to process. Have I fulfilled my duty to the Omnissiah? May I rest now? She looks through you as though she can no longer see you. You are in need of help. Attempts to slow down the degradation process are irrational, for they only prolong my suffering. I wish to cease to be. Her eyes close. Brother, take my thoughts. I kept them. Keep them now. Knowledge will not fall into oblivion. Taking great care not to ruin the tech priest features. Pascal reverently extracts the neural cogitator from her skull, then does the same to her sister. The quest for knowledge is the Omnissiah's mission to us. May the Deus Mechanicus accept their souls. May the wolf that stalks between the stars keep their departed souls. Alright, now that that's done. Okay, time to check what weapons we have. Shitty chainswords. Specifications. In descending order, they gave us a couple of very crappy chainswords. Add to cargo. Gift from Beyond the Grave, that's from a long time ago. Bloody Pact. Very crappy bolters. Sworn Protector. Poor Ulfar. I really do pity him. Chaos Bolter. Breath of Purgation, Focus Meltagun, Ryza Pattern Meltagun, Desolation Blast Pistol. Astartes Bolter. Inherent Blasphemy. Add to cargo. If I was doing a heretical run, I would be so happy right now. That's going to Ulfar. It's probably better than what he currently has. No, it's literally the same thing. I wonder, could she carry? No, she can't. Add to cargo. Oh. There. We do need to go back here to the Cronus Expanse map. Voidship Bridge. Chat, we did it. We beat the Demon Lord. All in all, a successful night's mission. Good lord. So, we meet again, Ulfar Thunderlong. Thorvald gives Ulfar a stern nod, then turns his steady gaze on you. Long live Rogue Trader. Live long, Rogue Trader. Business has brought us to your Drekker. The traces of Haldebrand's encounter with Ulfar's rock-hard forehead are still fresh on his face. The young wolf rests his hand on his axe. Greetings, brother. What brings you here? Ulfar returns Thorvald's look with an equally fierce glare. For some reason, he has forgone his magnificent armor today and stands on the bridge clad in little more than the physical perfection inherent to an angel of an emperor. Long live, comrades. Live long, comrades. Fenris Hjolda. Fenris Hjolda. We thank you for your hospitality and kind words, brave Huskarl. Thorvald's face breaks into a wide grin. His affected severity vanishing from his face, he rumbles solemnly, Brother Ulfar, you swore that you would stand for the honor of your pact, the baleful howl. Did you descend to Euphrates too with your brothers? Did you fight? That world my boots did tread, in fallen halls my victory cries I've roared. The day the Allfather asked for a reckoning of my deeds, I will not be ashamed to tell of the siege of Euphrates. Who will bear witness to the truth of this wolf's words? I will bear witness. We know you, Drake. We have seen you in battle. We believe you. Show us the scars, brother Ulfar, that we may see the mark of your deeds in the flesh. I did not acquire my scars to show them off, brother Thorvald. Show us the scars, brother. Show the scars. Thorvald's cry is echoed by the other wolves, who bang their fists on their armor in time with the words. The ship begins to vibrate. Awareness, 100%. Look more closely at Ulfar. Ulfar's decision to appear at this meeting without his armor suddenly makes more sense. You are watching a ritual, and Ulfar's show of modesty is merely a part of the performance. Show the scars. Ulfar turns with ostentatious reluctance to let the light fall on the fresh marks he received on Euphrates II. You had no idea he had suffered such deep and grievous wounds. The crowd erupts in roars of approval. Thorvald raises his voice to shout over his brothers. Did you take a glorious trophy in that battle as a token of your valor? Ulfar removes the horn he wrenched from the Hellbrute from his belt, and you notice that it is already carved with Fenrisian runes. The wolf proudly shows the trophy to his comrades, causing another explosion of cheers. Proudly thunders the baleful howl. Praise the Allfather for sending us such formidable and valiant brothers. Thorvald makes a gesture, and Haldebrand removes a magnificent axe from his belt, presenting it to Ulfar with a deferential bow. Accept from the Stormbiters this gift in honor of the battle that was fought shoulder to shoulder. 30 to 45. Adeptus Astartes equipment. Bleeding. Strike. Swing. Sweep. Axes. Power weapon. Thorvald, now will you tell Ulfar where to look for his brothers? The wolf hands you a data slate. The coordinates displayed in it are a monstrous distance from the inhabited worlds of the Expanse. I will not stand in Ulfar's way if he chooses to go a-searching, but, brother, you have proven the glory of your pack. Is it not time to sever this weird thread? With respect, I once again extend my offer to join the Stormbiters. The black plasteel marks are resting in Thorvald's outstretched hands. Forgive me, brother, but I must decline your offer, though my heart fills with joy at the thought of fighting alongside you. I, Ulfar Thunderlong, swear before the Blackmane and by the blood of Fenris that I will not cease to seek my pack until my own eyes behold them, alive or dead. I understand, brother. Thorvald sighs with regret. May the black remain run beside your path. Fortify yourself, stoke your rage. I see in your heart is darker than the waters of the world sea, so I ask you, take care that you do not join those of whom we do not speak. We must not speak. So, what? Ulfar, I see you have decorated your trophy from Euphrates too. With somewhat of a flourish, Ulfar shows you the angular, yet graceful script of runes that wind around and around the gleaming horn. When I return to Fenris, I will drink mjol from this while singing the saga of my march into the Coronis Expanse. So what now? Well, we should probably return to our Drekar. You sense a question mark at the end of Thorvald's statement. Ulfar's face becomes serious, and he gives you a significant look. I can hardly let the glorious wolves of Fenris leave without first treating them to a fine feast. The wolves burst into shouts of approval, and someone with a gravelly voice starts singing a merry song. No doubt one about massacres and glorious deaths on the battlefield. The kitchen servants here are certainly no match for those servicing the great hall on Fenris, but the masters of this Drekar are not lacking in hospitality or generosity. The small group of space wolves is enough to fill your entire magnificent ship with clamor, shouts, and other portents of the coming feast. A formidable feast in which drinking, eating, and singing will be done the way wolves do all things, to their last gasp. Hell of a boozer. Better break out the barrels of mead. Yes, indeed. And the industrial alcohol used to clean the bowels of the ship. because that's the closest thing to Fenrisian Mjord. Mead and meat. I love the Space Wolves too. I am in love with the Dark Angels. Like, I think they're the best Space Marines. I just do, because they are. Sanguinius is awesome. But the Space Wolves are definitely right up there. How can you not like them? They're literally Space Vikings, chat. They're honorable, they're brave, they're noble, they're kind. They're pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Okay, let me just check this real quick. Close that, close that, close that. Okay. The Howls of Valhalla, indeed. Well, they call the Emperor the Allfather, so you can probably guess what Leman Russ is basically a representation of. Hint, hint, chat. He fucking beat a Kraken to death. They are indeed good boys. They're the best boys. I would like to trade. Heretic trophies. Heretic trophies. Trading. We need money. Money, chat. I need more money. Can I get more money? Anywhere. How big are they, and can I befriend them? Space Wolves? Okay, are we talking the actual Space Wolves on Fenris? Or are we talking... Are we talking the Astartes? So we're talking the Astartes. They're like 8 to 9 feet tall. Well, yeah. 8 to 12, more correctly. 8 to 12 feet tall and built like a brick shithouse. If you want to feed them, offer to make them food and get them drunk. That's usually how it works. The actual Space Wolves, though, the wolves on Fenris, be Leman Russ is my only suggestion. Ulfar. Aww. It's better with that. I want to give him that, though. That'd be so cool.
I don't like that. Don't dishonor the wolf with such tasks.
I can only give him one at a time. Space Marines are very, very large. They are the biggest boys. I don't want cargo management, colony management. I want J, contracts, provisions, profit factor, Logston. Feed them and get them drunk. That's how you make friends with me. Yes, I am one of them. Questions and answers, Shards of the Tempest. Okay, open this here. Argentia tries not to hide her excitement. Rogue traitor, at last we can speak. The victory on Euphrates II was invaluable in and of itself, but what great fruit it bore. I know the way to Salus Prime, the planet where a great relic of the Imperium lies hidden. Excellent. We will set sail for Salus Prime as soon as we can. My gratitude is yours, rogue trader. Okay, Ashworld. Space Wolves are pretty nice. I like them a lot. Okay. Fallen of Sentinel's Pride. Foulstone. Nothing else I can get at Foulstone, I don't think. Vayball 6 is the only one with open stuff at the moment. That'll give us... We have Mechanisms and Phlogiston. Mechanisms I have 21. Phlogiston? No. Not really. Not at the moment. Dargonis. Bastion. Compliancy. Jump. Frozen Prince. Your Lordship, the Choirmaster is reporting that the Astartes have received a signal. It states the following. Arc Mechanicus Hermetico is calling the unit Pascal Hunneman. Directive, visit, priority, ahead of the queue. Purpose, discontinuing the cycle. It is followed by a set of coordinates. According to my data, the lost sacred vessel Hermetico is the flagship headquarters and last confirmed location of Archmagus Amarnat. I hereby request permission to immediately embark on an expedition. Chart course to the transmitted coordinates. I am coming, Mentor. Lord Captain, the Security Watch reports that Lady Orselio is on her way to your chambers. I will see that no one interrupts your private conversation. Shit. I think we're going to have to riz the navigator again. We'll have to employ some of that good old noble charisma and charm.
Are you still toiling? They sounded the signal hours ago. You might overstrain yourself at this rate.
Cassia peers at you with worry, but her gaze quickly softens. Sleep eludes you too, I see.
And I am afraid I am looking at the reason why.
Uh-oh.
The time I have spent with you has been the most cherished time of my life. You have freed me from the shackles of fear and disgust at myself. I no longer look away from the mirror. I am not ashamed of my powers, and I do not intend to hide from the world inside the cocoon I once built around myself.
Wait, chat, did we fix her self-esteem issues? That's actually kind of sweet. Okay.
You have shown me the world without pretense, the way it truly is. Cruel, unfathomed, treacherous, and full of the most beautiful things. And I've realized that life is not at all like the books we read. Each one of us writes their own story, as best they can, be it with ink, blood, paint on a canvas, or a blade that cuts the air.
Okay, I like where this is going.
And I want... by the resplendent throne, I want to write my story together with you.
Oh, we need to go the noble charisma route. Okay. Get down on one knee. My lady, hearing these words from you is my greatest blessing.
Do you promise to love me till the end of our days?
No, of course not. Much longer than that. Till the last star in the galaxy fades to nothing. There we go.
Tonight is a special night. Let's make sure we never forget it.
Okay, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, chat. I'm sure they'll show nothing too worrisome. Is his face literally, like, phasing through her head there? Yes, it is. Oh, they're fully clothed. Okay, we're fine. They're both still wearing their armor. Yes, the power armor stays on during sex.
Feel a flame in your arms. Free to what I like.
Thank you for the blurb there, bend over. Yeah. Yes, the power armor stays on during sex. Okay, there we go. As you do, chat. As you do. Bow chicka wow wow. Alright. Right, chat, we have completed one mission. We have banged the navigator. All is right with the world. Safe sex, always wear protection. Yes, of course. By which we mean a full set of power armor. Like, how do you get it around the cod piece? You know what? I'm not gonna go there. Like, do you have to? That's an interesting question. I will say the third eye is. Translucent skin would allow for some interesting things to happen, but we're not gonna go too far into that. That's a little too far even for me. All right then. Okay, first things first, we need to go... okay. Quest. System Speculo. Speculio. Speculo? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way down there. Oh, God. And then... Driven. Rath Taui. Rath Taui. Tranach. Rath Taui, up there. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a long way off. Alright, then. Okay. Yes, that was wasteful. No, I don't care. System Speculo. Mechanicus Arc Hermetico. Your Lordship, according to the ship's registry, we're looking at the Arc Mechanicus Hermetico. We've picked up a Vox signal coming from her. Arc Mechanicus Hermetico, permission granted. May the Messiah of Discontinuing reveal the way to a safe docking gate. The raspy voice of the person who recorded the message is vaguely familiar to you, but you cannot put your finger on it. Requesting the right to participate in the first boarding party, evaluating shuttle docking options. Is there a safe docking spot? Not at the moment, your lordship. The damage to the hull makes observation difficult, and the surviving vacuum locks are sealed shut. I hypothesize that the proper vacuum lock may be opened using my personal access code. Justification, a message from the Arc Mechanicus. What do we know about the ship? Each Ark is a sanctuary for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Every such ship is a relic. They are incredibly ancient and were made to search for the sacred standard template construct patterns. Legends tale of entire forge worlds that were literally assembled from parts to make such vessels. In any case, she is a ruin of her former glory. We observe numerous traces of internal decompression, but not a single sign of aggression carried out from the outside. For what it's worth, some of the decks look intact, at least from the outside. We're also picking up strange radiation emanating from the hull. We believe the ship has been in the processional of the damned for a long time. Assemble the boarding crew. It will be done, your lordship. Bring Henrix. He doesn't need to come. Cassia can. Time chat. Now my brain is just gonna go to that part, and that's just no. You know, it's like that one anime. New fetish unlocked. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go here. Okay, 3 ranks. Veil of Protection. Next. Toughness, strength, weapon skill. Perception. They're not gonna let me buff willpower anymore? Why not? Intelligence. Toughness. 40. Oh, I don't like that one bit. That's quite sad, actually. 40. 30. Attack use. Persuasion. Attention. Flag bearer. Flesh wounds. Go, and then... Your will is already too strong. We'll see about that later, Natty. You are now more stubborn than a mule. I'm about to really wish I had higher willpower on every character. For several reasons. One, you know what, chat? This is a really good place to stop. We're nearly 3 hours in. We will pick this up next week. I am really tired. Plus, I've got a big day tomorrow. I have to old people sit. So I'm just gonna call it here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for coming by. Thank you all very much for hanging out. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much. I am eternally grateful to everyone who chooses to spend their time here. Bend over, thank you so much for all the support, man. You were amazing. Aridale, thank you for modding. Natty, thank you very much for being here. Rez, good to see you, my dude, as always. Hope to see you on more of the community streams. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and thank you, Ben, for the blurps. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna crash out. I will talk to you all later. This has been Pete, Theoretical Nerd, signing off.
That's all, folks.